Latite Client has been updated to Minecraft Bedrock Edition 26.13, which is currently the latest version, and so I'm showing you exactly how to get it. I'm on their official website over here, which I will link down in the description below, but keep in mind you can't actually get it here just yet. You see, the updates haven't been pushed officially yet. They have been made by Mario CST. You guys might know him as the developer of Bedrock Client, of Oderso Client, and he is somehow also carrying the entire Latite Client team. As you can see, we have some releases over here. What you're going to want is the release that currently says latest. I will link this GitHub page right down in the description below. As you can see, this is a fork of the official Latite Client. Mario is an incredibly trusted developer. I've shown you stuff from him before, even these Latite forks. So this is completely safe, of course. And so here we can directly download the DLL. As I said, you want to locate the latest release over here that says 26.1x. And just simply click on the latite.dll and your download will start. So here we have the DLL in my downloads, as you might have as well, and I've got Minecraft Bedrock Edition started up too. As you can see, I'm running version 26.13. All really nice. Now, Latite generally has their own custom injector that you can use to inject their DLLs. However, that's not going to work right now. As I said, this is not pushed to the official injector just yet. So we're going to need our own injector to be able to inject this. I highly recommend Fate, and we'll link this down in the description below. Once these DLLs become available through the official injector, which I'm sure will happen soon, I'll put just a quick announcement right above the link in the description, and you'll be able to see that, so you can just get it through the official injector. Maybe you already have that as well, but we can just grab the DLL here from our downloads and then click on inject, and that is going to inject a Latite Client into Minecraft Bedrock Edition. It might take a few seconds here to load because it needs to download a few assets, but now as you can see, we're running Latite Client. And just like that, now here I am inside of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. I've actually made a full in-depth usage tutorial for Latite already, so if you want to watch that, then I will link it right down in the description below. But for right now, I'm just going to be showing you how to get started with the client. So to get started, you can press on the M key on your keyboard, and that'll open up this area where we can click on mod settings, and we will be brought to the Latite Client Click GUI. This basically contains everything Latite Client has to offer for us to access. So these are basically all the utilities. We can click on these to turn them on, click on them once again to turn them off, just like that. And you can open up them and unlock all of their customization options. As you can see, they really have quite a lot of them. Now you can sort these into some different categories as well. For example, we currently have all selected, but there is generally some game utilities and some HUD utilities, which I will say a little more about in a few seconds. There are also plugins over here that you can choose to install. You can even make your own ones and ask the Latite developers to publish them for you. But for right now, we'll just be keeping it to all of the base utilities that Latite Client has. Now, some of these are the HUD utilities, and these are actually going to be things that show up on your screen. For example, I can enable a clock over here, and now I can see exactly what the time is on my screen. Now, what's special about these is that I can once again go into the mod settings over here and completely customize how this is going to look, and it's actually going to update those looks in real time over here down in the bottom, so you can see exactly how your utilities are going to turn out. Furthermore, by clicking on this button, or by simply clicking on M once, we will be brought into the customization menu, where I can now choose to move all these, well, to anywhere on my screen. Maybe I want this one to be in the other corner. Now, of course, they have snapping as well, which, you know, I love snapping. Helps you keep everything nice and organized. For the rest, you can also click on this settings button over here, and you can access the client's general settings. This also includes the ability to switch language or to customize the menu key, which, as I said, is M by default. Anyways, for the rest, going into the mod settings, entering into some of these game utilities, you're going to see that these all have a description here as well, telling you exactly what they're going to do. And a lot of these allow you to set keybinds as well. Some of them, such as the behind you utility, actually has a bind set to it by default. If I turn that on over there, then I can automatically press on the keybind to, well, see what's behind me. And for the rest, Latite is an incredibly powerful client. I highly recommend that you take your time to, well, look through everything they have to offer. It's definitely quite a lot. One of the other things I definitely also recommend is the zoom utility over here. It also has a default keybind of C, so if we enable that, that'll activate us to be able to use the keybind. And we can use that just as we can using the Java Optifine zoom, which you guys may know of. It's not as easy to come by here on Bedrock, but having this as an option definitely is really nice. Anyways, for right now though, that was basically that. Thank you all ever so much for watching, and I do of course hope to see you again in the next one. Bye bye.